Wait, we don't never quit. We don't never quit. Fight this thing back. Y'all ready? Come on, let's make it happen.
Ramah was a city northeast of Jerusalem, and it was the tribe of Benjamin. You know, they had many obstacles they had to go through, and at the end, they ended up coming victorious. Y'all listen up, man. Y'all look good, man. Y'all look good. So we're gonna do our part, and y'all gotta do y'all's part. And a lot of these guys, man, come from places like they had to struggle. And it's like, once we get all together and gel together and show the world, look, man, we can make this happen together. Yesterday was actually the first day that I stepped on this field since the accident. I haven't been back out here. But when I came back out here yesterday, you know, talking to the guys, it just felt like you can almost feel their spirit.
This is my brother. That's my brother. That's my brother. Let's break it on down. 1, 2, 3.
Right.
4, 5, 6.
Ramah.
Just riding through Rock Hill, you see, and this is Football City, USA. About 20 years. Oh yeah, about 20. I've been around here in Rock Hill about 20 years. It's amazing the type of talent that come out of some of these communities. Jadavion Clowney, Jonathan Joseph, Coach Simpson. I started playing football at York Comprehensive High School and played nose guard and offensive guard. I believe I was pretty good. You can ask Rock Hill High. Back in '93, we beat them pretty good. I ended up hurting my knee. That's like the saddest moment of your life when you find out that I can't play football anymore. I mean, I really love the sport. If I couldn't play it, I said, I'll coach it. I just woke up and I said, hey man, I need to put together an adult minor league team, football team. The team was called the Carolina Scorpions, and then we actually ended up calling it the Rock Hill Scorpions. We was actually pretty good. Our first year we went to a National League championship.
A lot of guys from different backgrounds and all just came together from one cause, the love of the game.
It helped reduce crime in the community. We would go out and I had some of the guys mentor some of the kids, and one of the goals was, and we talked about, was transitioning the adult minor league team and become Rock Hill's first college team to help a lot of the guys that were coming out of high school. It took me a span of 3 to 4 years to get everything developed to where I needed to get a complete understanding on, because this is something totally different. And it was a go.
With not enough junior colleges, a lot of kids get overlooked. This could change a lot of kids' lives.
I was just looking around and I was just trying to find somewhere to go to school. Hopefully I get off from somewhere. I was just scrolling and I seen on Facebook, New Junior College in Rock Hill. And I'm like, Rock Hill.
They really had this vision. They really wanted to help these high school guys out. And I think that all of that just kind of played into, let's just run with it.
We were gonna just actually work locally, and some of the coaches that I had talked to about it, they started having coaches called from out of state. Detroit, Florida, Alabama, Louisiana, Texas. So what I tell the kids is that you have to attend one of the local community colleges in the area. And it just ended up exploding and going far past my reaches that I could even know about it. I think next thing I know, we was at practice.
Y'all see it, Rock Hill's first real college football program, Ramah JUCO Live. That thing real, ain't it? It's crazy. And out of the 40 guys we got out here, 26 is already top D1 prospects. Because it's my program, this is Ramah Academy.
I had to pull over and just start screaming. That's how excited I was. I might have looked crazy on the side of the road, but I did it.
If you ever played sports and it was time to suit up, that's how it felt. Like, I was ready to put my uniform back on.
It's crazy how you just met people and y'all come together like that. These guys, they were my family.
I can honestly tell you, they gel right together. And it made the process easy.
There wasn't a rocket science to it. These young men wanted football. We wanted to coach them.
I just missed that. I lost it on the phone. I lost it on the camera. Get over there, defense.
I walked down there because I knew one of the coaches. I got along with the players and stuff. They showed me that I'm growing up and I'm not in the streets being bad and stuff.
Our neighborhood ain't the best neighborhood, you know, and I understand some of these kids do walk around here getting in trouble. You know, all of the players fell in love with him. So he didn't just become my ball boy, you know, he became a player on the team. You know, Tito and Gibbs, they take him out to eat when they go out to eat. You know, they helped him with his homework. Gibbs and Tito were his main man.
Tito Hamilton, he was more of a captain toward the team. Any coach, I believe, would love to have him on the team. That's the type of guy he was.
Tito, he really helped me. He was like the left tackle, so he was teaching me how to play tackle. Hardworking, determined, he led us well.
Tito like the big brother everybody need. Tito gonna knock on your door, make sure you're ready for class, you're ready for practice. He just Tito.
Oh man, Devontae it was like meeting a relative for the first time. And when he got down, he told me he had a daughter. And he talked about his daughter every day. And he was gonna move on in life to a 4-year program and study science. He talked about wanting to come up with cures and things to help the environment. He had a good life, but he wanted an even better life for his daughter.
We're gonna make it happen as a program. We're gonna make it happen. Rockets first.
They got better, they got faster, and at the speed that we were playing, I don't believe that a lot of people, or a lot of teams we were gonna play, was gonna be able to even compete with it. The team that we was gonna play was called the University of God's Chosen.
Our first game is September 17th, Rayford, North Carolina. Against another, we're playing against actual college prep program. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.
I woke up that morning excited. The game was going to be played right outside of Rockingham. It was going to be around a 2.5, 3-hour drive.
Terrell Gateway, that's my roommate, you know. I looked at him, I was like, okay, today gonna be a good day, bro. Everybody bow their head, coach did a prayer. Make sure you make it there safe, make sure you make it back home safe. No injuries, no nothing.
In high school, the coaches always sat up front, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 are supposed to be reserved for the coaches. I was supposed to have been sitting in seat 1 or 2 because the coach in me wanted to move Gibbs or Tito to the back. But instead of being that coach, I just went and found the next vacant seat. All I remember is Bakari filming the guys.
Move forward, run our way. Gibbs, look at he vibe. Look at Gibbs vibe.
Game ready.
That's what we talk about.
That's what I'm talking about.
See that dude right there with the toothpick in his mouth. That's Big Tito. Look at it.
Everybody was quiet. Everything was peaceful. And you heard pow.
And it was like a bomb, like whew. And when that tire blew, it sent the bus with a swerve in a quick left. And it felt like the bus was gonna flip over. And I saw the columns coming, and in my mind I said, this is it.
And then I felt, I felt Devontae grab my leg. I felt that. And I remember turning, as I was turning, I seen Tito. And then it went black. When I opened my eyes, because I had an experience. It was God, man. It was God. When it was a bright light, it was real bright, and I seen an actual physical image with this light. And I was talking with it. And then I looked over to my left. I seen one of the young men crying. And he said, I'm not ready to go. I still gotta do things for my daughter. Then the other one, he said, hey man, it's gonna be okay. We're in a better place now. And I remember saying, hey, but what about these kids? What am I gonna do now? I remember that. And then I felt like I was being touched. And I was being charged, like with a energy that you can't even explain. And then I was whisked into this light. And I'm here today.
The crunching the metal, just, you know how like on the Transformers? That's kind of what it sounded like, something similar to that.
I was asleep, but I woke up and I saw the bus driver go out the window.
It literally felt like somebody took a sledgehammer and hit me in my chest, and I could feel my chest go to my back, the impact of it.
When we was in the guard, I just closed my eyes. And I opened them. I seen half of the bus ripped open, people bleeding.
There was like a moment of silence, and then immediate frenzy. You know, people trying to get off the bus. You know, like mass hysteria. They kicked the doors open in the back of the bus. They getting out the windows.
I bent down and I just felt a lot of stuff running down my face, like a bucket of water just poured on me. And when I did that, when I bent down, I saw the blood just falling down on me. And I was afraid to touch my head because I felt like my skull was open. All I could hear was moaning and people like wailing, like really loud, like, oh my God, oh my God. And when I heard that, I kind of knew there was death somewhere.
I heard somebody scream, Tito, get up. But I just started crying because I already knew what that was, you know, because I saw it for myself.
Okay, you see one thing, you move to the other. Okay, then I moved to the other side of the bus, boom, I look, there goes Devontae right there. And I just knew.
Seeing people pass out. Seeing people die. It's just something, you know, something I always remember.
When I came to, my first thing was, oh man, this is too much right now. Oh God.
Across the Carolinas this morning, at least 4 people are dead and more than 40 injured after a charter bus carrying student athletes crashed in North Carolina.
19-year-old Tito Hamilton and 21-year-old Devontae Gibson were killed in the crash. Also killed the 43-year-old bus driver, Brian Kirkpatrick.
Next thing I know, I'm on a helicopter, flying to UNC Chapel. And the whole time on the helicopter, I was just weeping, just thinking about other people.
When I saw it, it was hard to believe that, especially the side that the impact took place at, that there were anybody on that side that survived, to be honest. Part of the guardrail was going through the seat that he was sitting at.
Was in the hospital for a day. That next day he left out, but he was trying to get out early because he was trying to figure out where everybody else was.
I do remember telling my wife, if I lay down any longer, I'm gonna die. So I got up and left. I had to go check on those kids. I had to check on them, make sure they was okay.
They felt responsible because it was their team. It was their team, it was our game. That was the hardest thing for me, to have to tell him that people didn't survive. I had never seen him break down like that before.
I just told my wife, I said, I feel like dying. I don't want to be here, because if you can trade their places, I would.
From what I hear, a lot of people thought they were seeing a ghost when they saw me because of what they heard. Because they kept telling people I was dead, I was dead, I was dead. I felt that way. I felt there was no point in me even being here no more because this happened to them and it should have been me. That's how I truly felt. I'm trying to be normal, but it's hard to be normal. Last night I slept probably 3 hours. Probably 3 hours last night.
Why is that?
I was on the bus. I wake up and I'm there, and I don't want to be there, but I'm there.
Question was, is the season over? He like, oh, most definitely. I'm like, most definitely. So I was just kind of upset.
I think we end up sustaining 34 injuries. That ended our season from the injuries we had. We was not able to participate.
I was like, no, why I gotta be canceled? Why we can't just wait a month or two? They said the whole season gotta be canceled.
This bus accident was like a whole lot of supernatural stuff that was happening that you can't even explain it. Tito, he was with me for about 2 weeks after this accident, just talking to me and telling me that we helping people, you need to continue to help people.
Just so I'm understanding correctly, for 2 weeks?
Yeah, he was talking to me for 2 weeks. People might, yeah, you can say what you want, he was talking to me for 2 weeks about continuing the program. It was very crazy, and I just, sometimes I just couldn't believe it. But then I turn around and he's there talking.
Did you ever see anything?
I mean, I seen shadows. A few of the guys on campus saw him walking around the campus. A few of the guys saw Devontae walking around campus. Yeah.
We used to practice at the park. After the wreck, we used to go to the park about 4 or 5 times a week, me and my roommate. And we was out there one night just talking, you know, just sitting around talking. And I seen Tito and Gibby throwing the football, but it was like they were angels. I ain't question it, but I couldn't explain it. Like I was trying to tell my roommate, he was like, bro, I don't see anything. But I couldn't explain it.
No, I didn't see it, and he told me, I was like, I don't see it. Like, I was looking hard too. I could not see it. I believed him.
You did believe him?
I did.
Wow.
God is real.
And it just made me think, okay, everything's gonna be okay. They still here with us.
So when you say you felt him speaking to you, it was
like me talking to you right now. That's how it really was. Because I was gonna let it go. Because this tragedy happened, you know, because we were blessed to make it happen the first time. When that happened, and then talking to my partner, you know, you can't sit there. I just couldn't sit there.
The response to the kids were basically calling us, Coach, I want to come to your program. You can't give up on that. You can't. You started this. You can't give up on it.
Because I've been entrenching myself with getting everything prepared. So I mean, it helps. It helps to forget about it. We lost everything. I mean, you had uniforms that were ripped and torn. You had helmets that were crushed up like confetti. Shoulder pads that were bent up into pieces.
He's doing this out of his own pocket. He paying for jerseys out of his pocket, mouthpieces out of his pocket. It's almost like a group of sons he has, and he felt like he owed it to them to come back.
It's a lot of work to put into a team in general. They came back to do it again, to make this program what it should have been last year. 9 out of 10 times, a lot of people just quit. All my respect went out to them. So anything they needed me to do this year, I was all for it.
I had my doubts, but I'm here, and I'm all with it. I can't just leave my brothers. Can't leave them. I can't leave them.
Yeah, for them to been through what they went through, and for them to keep this program going, they show me that they really care and they want to build this program, and I'm gonna help them build it.
It feel like it was a long time ago. This is a long time coming, and I'm excited about it. But we trying to push last year behind us and move forward right now. That's our main goal. Helping them chase their dream. Chasing my dream a little bit too.
We're back. We're coming back, and we're going to be stronger than ever. What we're doing and to get the joy on those kids' face is what motivates me to keep pushing.
That was excellent. They showed 100%. This year we might have a good year.
If you decided to come back, it's already in your mind, like, why would we just have a mediocre season? This life is real, and like, you could be here 1 second and be gone the next.
That's it. Hold it up. What y'all waiting on? Y'all want to keep going? Let's go. All right, y'all want to go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I like. Let's go then.
It's going to show people that we are more than conquerors. And I believe when we win that first game, it's going to soothe a lot of that pain that we had. And that those guys are going to live through this.
I don't know what anybody else saw on that bus. All I know is what I saw. And this is what I do to keep myself sane. I look at it for us as our second chance. So we know what our purpose is, and we coming.